James Murphy, and this is Maze Entertainment Television.
Mays High School had a terrific season this year, but now y'all see the football coach, Coach Jarvis. He plans to take Mays to victory this year. Last season, Mays Raiders were 5-5. Let's see how this season is going to be with the new coach, Coach Jarvis. Go Raiders!
I know we're going to be a lot stronger than what we've been. Hopefully we'll get stronger and faster and bigger. I think that is going to be a good thing for us.
Well, the new coach, he runs an effective system. And like Jamarcus said, he does work us in weight training. So the players coming up, they will be well trained for this season coming up.
Don't look like that.
And they said it's going to be a tough region, but as we went through this year, it's not that tough. So with what he's doing, they will definitely come out on top. He's a good coach. He's about his business, and he does what he needs to do to get his ring. Hope he brings us one, the young ones. Unfortunately, we couldn't get one, but it'll be all right. Today in entertainment, the love triangle between Chris Brown, Rihanna, and Karrueche.
Once looked at as one of the most beautiful couples in the world, Chris Brown and Rihanna inspired people everywhere, until one night gone awfully wrong in 2009 brought them to an end. But as of today, they are back together, but in a confusing love triangle.
Stressed out. You know, when you share history with somebody, then you tend to fall in love with somebody else. It's kind of difficult. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it such thing as loving two people? I don't know. You know, I don't know if that's possible, but for me, I feel like that. You know?
L, spell it. L. Andrea.
Do you feel like Rihanna is potentially ruining Chris Brown's career?
They're both getting publicity off of it, so.
Yes, because everybody thinks Chris Brown is wrong. Who think Victoria's a man beater?
I would have hit. Well, can I say that? I would have hit it too.
Yeah.
Do you think Chris Brown is a true love for you?
Absolutely. I think he was the love of my life. He was the first love. And I see that he loved me the same way. We were very young and very spontaneous. Like we ran free. We ran wild. We were falling in love and going at a really rapid pace.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you? What is your name?
Labria. L.A.
Okay. Who do you choose? Well, do you like Chris Brown?
Yes.
Do you like Rihanna?
Yes.
Do you know who Karrueche is?
Now.
Okay. Who do you think you should be with? Karrueche or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Why? Do you think?
For whatever reason, despite all their circumstances and what they've been through, obviously they have a natural attraction. Whether he hit her or not, that's who she chooses.
I'm Thomas.
Spell it.
Thomas.
I'm Mekia, M-E-K-I-A.
So, do you feel like Rihanna is potentially ruining Chris Brown's career?
No, I don't think she's ruining it. They can get money together, make beautiful music together, so, I mean, that's a good thing. But I feel like Karrueche is a better look for him because with him and Rihanna, it just brings too much.
I just care too much. So sometimes, I don't know, man. Niggas be stressing. That's what niggas do.
Today in soccer news, the region for school attendance major drop due to bullying. Also, what a citizen has to say in light of Troy Dale's case.
1 in 7 students in grades K through 12 is either a bully or a victim of bullying. 71% of students report incidents of bullying as a problem at their school. 1 out of 20 students has seen a student with a gun at school. 282,000 students are physically attacked in secondary schools each month. We decided to uncover the face of bullying here at Mays. I'm Samira Brown, reporter from MET News.
Jay want to fight the girl.
I do. I'm just trying to, like, you know.
Get her mad.
You know, he's. Can I touch you? You know, touch my ass shaking. Yeah.
Can bullying be a civil rights violation?
Well, it is. It absolutely is a violation of your civil rights. So what you really want to do is to make sure.
On the hallway.
What you really want to do is make sure that once you let someone know, that the person is following up and acting upon it so that the bullying stops. What you don't want to do is have somebody confront the bully and tell the bully that you said they're being bullied, because I've seen in situations like that where the bullying not only continues but gets worse.
Okay, how do you think we can prevent bullying on the school bus?
Well, I think cameras are very important, and if we can have a matron on the school bus, that would be a person who would be on the school bus, an adult, who is not the driver, but someone who can monitor the behavior.
How can you avoid getting bullied?
I guess by placing yourself around the right people, not putting yourself in difficult situations, and I guess just avoiding those type of people.
Okay, can bullying be a civil rights violation?
Good question. Yeah, absolutely.
How do you think we can prevent bullying on the school bus?
Just having an additional person to kind of monitor the situation. It's kind of hard for bus drivers to watch everything and watch the streets and everything. So bus monitors, extra person on the bus that can monitor the behavior of people with.
Okay, are schools required to educate students on bullying prevention?
Sure, yeah, they are.
Okay, thank you. The 9-year-old Benjanae Wallace is nominated for an Oscar for her movie, The Beast of the Southern Wild.
It's called Beasts of the Southern Wild, a small movie about big things. It was a 5-year-old Quvenzhané's fearlessness.
She always was the most gigantic personality in the room.
That caused first-time director Ben Zeitlin to pick her out from among 4,000 girls who...
At 5 years old, how did you memorize all those lines? Could you read?
Barely.
So how did you memorize the words?
I had to do some things. I had a tutor. I was like trying to go through some things.
And did you have fun? Did you like it?
Of course.
Yeah, but it's like it's a character that's really struggling. It's right. Yes,
but what happened is like after like everything was like so serious, everything just turned into something funny. Like it was serious in the scene. And then it's all jokes and fun.
Then it was like cut. As soon as the director said cut, you would have fun. Yeah, because you had to say some bad words, which probably you shouldn't have said, but the character said them.
Yes, not me.
Not you. Your character said them, right? Yeah. So, and the guy playing your dad hadn't acted before either, right?
No, he was a baker.
Yeah. Baker. Yeah. That's amazing. That's really incredible. So you had a good experience. You're going to go to the Oscars, and I heard you love...
Have you ever heard of Quvenzhané?
Yes.
How would you feel if one of your younger siblings was nominated for an Oscar?
I would be ecstatic because that's a big opportunity to be nominated for an Oscar or Grammy or something like that.
Okay, thank you.
Now, have you written your winner's speech if you win?
Yes.
And if you don't win, what's your loser face? You are hilarious, you know that. Quvenzhané, I wish you all the very best tonight. I loved your handbag and I loved your performance. Congratulations.
Welcome to Hollywood, baby.
Today in sports, what some may say may be the best played game of LeBron James' career against the Los Angeles Lakers.
LeBron James became the youngest player in the league history to score 20,000 points and also surpassed 5,000 assists on a milestone night. Let's hear from the fans. So what is your favorite Miami Heat basketball player?
LeBron James.
Can I ask you why?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's an awesome player. He
Okay.
has great ball handling, fundamental right, and he share the ball, unlike Kobe.
So is there a specific play that you like that he does? Thank you.
Don't take your eye off the game when LeBron was in the open court.
Little open court razzle-dazzle for LeBron James.
Hi, I'm Khalesia Shelton from MBT News. Mays High School basketball team is ranked second in state in late January, and one more win from opponents will get them set the state for first place.
Today in hard news, a 60-year-old woman of Fanola, Mississippi was a victim of a hit and run this Sunday.
Hi, my name is Raquel Harper, report from MET News. Janely Butts was the victim of a hate crime. One of the defendants admitted that the driver did not want to slow down, and he admitted that he did it on purpose. Janely Butts' son said it was a racial crime, and the FBI will do further investigation.
They say the motive was hate.
They knew he was black, and that was the only reason why they ran him over, because he was black, point blank.
The DA so far has said flat out, this was not a crime of race.
Well, what was it? I want to know, what was it? If it wasn't racist. It was just hate.
Throughout African American history, we've been through many obstacles to get to where we are now. We've had to overcome a great amount of hate and discrimination that still exists today. We've interviewed people to get their thoughts on racism.
How would you feel if someone used racial slurs against you?
Personally, I would not necessarily be crazy about it as far as being up in arms about it, but I also don't think it's an appropriate thing to do, so I would be rather upset.
Okay, and how would you define racism?
I think racism is any sort of derogatory comment or behavior towards any race, not just, white against black people or black people against Koreans or whoever it might be. I think in all ways that can be racism, any way that you're going to put down another race.
Okay, and have you ever experienced racism at your workplace or school?
I suppose being one of 6 white teachers in a predominantly black school, I've heard my fair share of things that would be considered racially charged in a way, but I don't think it's ever been anything overtly terrible or anything that I found so offensive that was going to really bother me.
Okay, and how do you think we can stop racism?
I think awareness is probably the biggest thing. People being aware that just because people are different doesn't mean they're better or worse, it just means they're different.
And how would you feel if someone used racial slurs against you?
I would be offended, more so because
I think that we're in 2012 now, 2013, and we're that much further along. You think that people would have mutual respect for each other. Unfortunately, we don't. So I think when somebody uses a racial slur towards me, it's total disregard for myself and me just being human.
Okay, and how would you define racism?
Racism is when you discriminate against another individual because of their ethnicity, where they're from, oftentimes what they look like, even sometimes short, tall. So there's various types of discrimination.
Okay, and have you ever experienced racism at your workplace or school?
Not necessarily so at the workplace or at school, but I have experienced discrimination.
Okay, and how do you think we could stop racism?
I think if we simply learn to respect each other, appreciate our differences, and come to resolve that no one individual is any more important than the other, that collectively we can do this thing, then I think we can sort of quell discrimination. It's going to take education.
At the last senior meeting of Mays High School, an unlikely event occurred. A list of senior names was accidentally circulated. The names were of students who were not expected to graduate due to test scores, credits, or community service. We went and interviewed seniors on how they felt about this situation.
How do you feel that there's a list of seniors that are not expected to graduate?
Well, I mean, that's really sad. It's not okay at all, because, you know, like at the beginning of the school year when we first started here at Mays, they should have been on top of their stuff, so there's really nobody to blame but themselves.
Okay, how do you feel about not knowing whether or not if you are on the list?
I know that I'm not on the list.
Okay, what advice would you give to people that are on the list regarding their future plans?
To not give up, because I mean there's still time to, you know, possibly fix their grades, but to not give up and still strive for their goals, and just not to give up, because I mean there's so much more to life.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you guys feel that there is a list of seniors that are not expected to graduate?
Well, when we first came back to school in August, everyone knew what they had to do, what was expected to graduate, so they didn't meet those requirements. They can't really blame anyone.
It's unfortunate because you want to graduate with your whole class. We've been together since we're freshmen, so you kind of want to graduate with everyone, but they knew what they were supposed to do, and if they didn't do it, then it's their fault. Okay, how do you feel about not knowing whether or not if you're on the list?